Welcome to East Tennessee Pinball. So this is a follow-up from the auction one I did yesterday. You see I've got one pinball machine in the back of my truck, no trailer. So I won 4 auctions yesterday, and they only sold me the one. The other 3, they decided not to sell them. I said yesterday, I knew that they had the right to do that and I shouldn't complain about it. Well, I complained all the way up to Johnson City, didn't I, Jane?
Yes, you did.
I complained all the way there. I was bitching. I think it sucks. What I should have said is I shouldn't complain about it, but I can complain and I will. I think it sucks. So they were real. I bought them too cheap, but honestly, I bid significantly higher than what they sold for because my total bid for the 4 of them was $30,500. My total max bid was like $33,000. So I had $2,500 already bid into it that nobody matched, and I probably on some of those I would have bid even more. So I don't know. They need to have a reserve or some. It was a crappy system. So this game ends up. I'm pretty sure this is one that was in tiebreakers. I don't know how many places on it. Doesn't look beat up. The pop bumper ring's a little dirty, a little small ball trails. I didn't plug it in. I saw the pictures of it was when they took pictures of it, it was booted up then. I don't know what works, what doesn't work. They had the card swipes. I'm hoping those coin acceptors are inside the game. That'd be the cool thing to do, right? If you're going to take those out, just plug them in there somewhere. I don't know. It's locked up, so I'm going to have to drill they didn't have keys, of course. Hopefully the key for the head is on the coin door. Who knows? But like I noticed, it's still got the cellophane on, so this thing was never really fully unboxed. It's still got the clear cellophane. So this looks all murky, but that's because it was never fully opened up. Jane and I were talking. I asked Jane to guess how many plays this got on. She said 800. I said no. I'm guessing like 5,000 plays. So that's one thing I'm gonna do is open it up and hopefully turn it on and see how many plays is on it. So I just clicked the start button. It's trying to boot up here. Pulling the card up from underneath. I know these JJPs take forever to boot. At least my Guns N' Roses does. So we'll see what's happened. When it first turned it on, the playfield did a couple things. Yeah, this is just like JJP. It's got to load all the files. These things have basically a little PC inside of them, which I'm not crazy about. All right, we're booted up. Looks like all that nonsense at the top is working. Open coin door and press enter to view self-test report. Well, I'm gonna have to get the drill out. And so all this nonsense would be hooked up to the little card swipe, which they took the card swipe off and left this hooked up. Like I say, I hope. Oh, they got the attraction mode going. Pretty good speakers, I would say. So this is CE number 493. I'm not sure how many CEs they made. But that's really good sound quality. I'm gonna go get a drill and bust into this thing. All right, so I got it drilled out. I've shown this before. You don't really need a very big bit. That's only like maybe a 1/4-inch bit. And if you're lucky, you drill right through there. Drill that screw that holds on the pawl, and it falls out. Looks like all the original paperwork and everything in here. I'm sure they never used a coin box because they had the electronic coin readers. I'm really hoping. Yes. Thank you, whoever did that. Maybe Arcade Jesus. That's the guy's nickname that runs the games up there at Tiebreakers. So, yeah. Got all the original Diddy bads, and that's what I was hoping for. Those wouldn't be that expensive, but just a pain in the back to go find and dig up. So, now I can reboot this thing. And I'll pause y'all because it's going to take like 2 minutes to boot up, and Jane wanted to make the first game, so we're going to put her on live. So I just booted the game up. I was going to put some credits on it and look how many games there were, and I noticed I had a test report. So Piano lockup malfunction. I guess that's where it locks the balls in the piano, I'm guessing. And several switches are stuck closed. I don't know if those are optos or physical switches or what, but not going to deal with that right now. Let's go into the full menu, I guess. Or, I don't know, reports. Actually, I just saw it. I saw the audits. There it is. 1,500 games. That's not very many.
I was closer than you were.
Yeah, Jane was. Yeah. You win. You win. Jane wins. Okay. Here's the real challenge now. You need to play a game and try to shoot the ball up into the piano, and maybe just everybody that's been playing it lately has sucked and they haven't got it up in there. How do we add credits? I should add credits, right? Coin door interlock. Maybe it's on free play. It's on free play.
John. Welcome to my
Okay, Jane, step up. Everybody wants to see you play. La la.
To select a song.
Pick a song.
Oh, I like this one.
Okay, let's crank it up then.
Choose a song.
Oh, they've got that button disabled. Yeah. Yeah, it's got all the cool stuff at the top. It's awesome. It's got a certain modes. It's got. Oh, there. Go back one. Go back a song.
Use the action button.
One more.
To select a song.
Well, anyway, the laser show is going up on the ceiling. So you got to play really well to do something to get the laser show going. Yeah, so the game is like, you see some slight ball trails there, dirty. Pop bumpers are very dirty, the skirts, but you know, it looks pretty nice actually. So let's play a game already.
Crocodile Rock.
Okay, so I think you want to shoot the crocodile in Crocodile Rock mode. I probably ought to hold the camera a little more still. You got a free ball, Jane. Weak auto plunge.
Yeah.
Well, the audio is awesome on this game.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like listening to it on your stereo. This is the best audio on a pinball machine I've ever heard. Thank you, crocodile. Great stuff on the back box too. Shoot up to the. Yeah, his head's moving around and everything. Shoot up into the piano. Yeah, I see some things that are kind of sloppy. That auto launcher could stand a new plunger or something, or a new. Geez, you got it cranked up loud, man. Our neighbors are gonna get mad.
At least it's good music.
You know you got a flipper up there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just realized that.
Shoot the crocodile.
Oh my god.
That was the shot. It just wasn't lit. I think that feeds it.
I just hit the crocodile.
No, you need to shoot this one. The E, I think, is the one that goes up there.
I got locked in the crocodile gut, whatever, under the crocodile.
I don't know how you get up there, actually. No. How do you get up there? I don't know. The poppers seem less than spectacularly poppy, I would say.
Yes.
Hey, you get the high score today. Congratulations, Jane. Here. So the auto launcher is pathetic. This one's a little, it's either not firing. I think I can feel it kind of struggling, but it's not really firing. Pop bumpers are not as strong as they ought to be. The flippers seem all right, not maybe as super crisp. It's only with only 1,600 games. It seems like it's got more plays than that to me. Maybe the code has been updated, and that on the JUPs it updates the total plays. I don't know. Usually on the Sterns that doesn't take place. I need to go look at my Guns N' Roses at home because I know I've put some new code on that, and some of them are big code changes, and it may update the play counter. I'd be kind of surprised it's only got 1,600 games or whatever. But anyway, the game's clean. I think maybe I don't even know how the ball is supposed to get up there. Trying to see how it goes. I don't know. Can't see how it gets up in there. It's got to be this one here. But instead of coming around like that, it gets diverted and comes back. So there must be a diverter on this one here, because that's the only one that goes behind the playfield. This shot here. So that diverter is not kicking it around. So that could be the whole issue, is the diverter is not working. And all the switches are good. It's just they haven't been utilized in so many games because the diverter never says the ball there. Or maybe I played a sucky game and everybody else has been playing sucky games and never like qualified the shot. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not gonna try to fix this today. So tomorrow I've got to get rid of some these old cabinets in the back here. Some of these this Mortal Kombat and that Pac-Man. I'm taking it to the auction. And yeah, I'll probably end up bringing back a pinball machine too. I usually do. Anyway, so that's the end of this auction, and you know, this was the least best deal I got, and that's the only one they sold me. Like again, it kind of sucks, but that's what I got. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Well, I just played again. I had a little bit better game, 143 million. That's pretty decent. I never got up in here. Definitely messed up. This is definitely weak. This one was actually about half the time it was catching it. I think it's either sluggish or there's the switch is not. I don't think it's switch because it always kind of tries. Anyway, you probably expect a video kind of going through this thing here in the near future. Anyway, I'll say cheers again. Adios.